it's Karrie Shust, the Essential Oil Coach, coming to you live on doTERRA Tuesday. So excited that you guys are here with me and joining me live today. In Oklahoma, it's a brisk 11 degrees. So we woke up and it was 5. So we definitely have different season changes going on here. Don't know about you guys or where you are, but wanted to go through a few simple winter tips that helps us get through, busting through some winter weather and what it brings in. A lot of times in the winter, people feel lethargic. They don't want to do as much. They want to hibernate, or maybe they get a little cooties coming in. So we're going to show you a few things to help you bust through that. Of course, what we've got going on right here in the diffuser is On Guard, which is the immunity blend from doTERRA. It's a protective blend. And what I love about that is putting it in my diffusers and diffusing it at the house allows me, or even at the workplace, I even have a little baby one we do in the car. But On Guard has cinnamon, wild orange, clove, eucalyptus, rosemary, and it really helps boost the immunity system. And it just smells so good. It just smells winter. It smells clean, it smells fresh, but it brings a goodness. It helps elevate my mood. And so one thing that we do in the wintertime, because I clean my carpets about every 3 months. We have furry friends, so we have boys, we do a lot of fun things at my house, so I like to keep the carpets clean and fresh because we have a son that has allergies. And the one thing in the wintertime that I can't do as much as clean the carpet, because obviously cold, you don't want your carpets to remain wet. So we make a carpet shake or a carpet fresh, and we start off with a cup of just regular baking soda, and then to that we're going to add 5 drops of the On Guard. And this just helps to bust out any of the yuck that's in our carpets. But we also put in 5 drops to 10 drops, depending on how much sunshine you guys want to pull in, right? We put that in there. And the great thing about lemon, if you guys can just smell this, it's like bringing the sunshine inside. So when I clean my house with lemon, I used to clean with bleach and pine sol and ammonia, all this stuff, but we found out the chemicals make everybody itchy. It's really not good. It's toxic for our animals. So we started learning how to clean our home with using essential oils. And with these essential oils, I don't have to worry about anything being synthetic, additive, no chemicals, no fillers. It's just 100% pure lemons coming from the rind. Or, like in our blends, you've got clove and rosemary. So the great thing about this is that you just stir it around. You don't add anything to it. And I'm going to show you my little carpet shaker container. But the little shakers that you guys use for Parmesan cheese are great to repurpose, or if you have the glass ones, and they're pretty cheap. You can get them at any of the large box stores or restaurant supply stores for pretty much next to nothing. Of course, we know Amazon has them. But this makes a carpet shake, and what this does is that the baking soda actually pulls any kind of moisture or any kind of funkiness. The lemon is going to go in and depreciate any kind of mold fungus, and the On Guard helps to boost any kind of virus or bacteria contaminant. So it's really fantastic to be able to do this. And this is going to do about 500 square feet. We just put it into a shaker like this, and we shake it. Now the other great thing is that you use the exact same recipe, this time adding 5 to 7 drops of lavender, and you have a dry shampoo shake for your furry friends. Mine are dogs. Specifically, I'm talking about dogs. And essential oils are safe as long as you know and you've consulted your veterinarian. You understand how to use them with animals and what oils to use with what animals. So with lavender, 5 to 10 drops to a cup of baking soda, and you put it on, you shake it onto their fur, you go against the grain of the fur, and then you wipe it off with them. And it helps to keep their fur smells better. Obviously in the wintertime, you can't bathe them as much either. But the great thing about lavender, it's a natural emollient as well as being a natural antihistamine. So if you have animals like we do, we've got the skin, which is the largest organ on our body. But, I itch a lot more in the wintertime because the air is drier. It's not as humid, even though I live in a very humid state. But adding lavender to this just helps, even with your furry friends. It helps them not to scratch as much. But the other thing I love about lavender is if you've got a stuffy nose, you can put it across the bridge it's calming. So if you have little ones, you can rub it on the bottom of their feet. I would put a little bit of fractionated coconut oil on before you do that. But also lavender, if you guys ski or do any kind of winter activity outside, it's great to put right on your lips. So it's a multifunctional. So the next thing that I want to tell you is, have you ever used fractionated coconut oil? Fractionated coconut oil has all of the benefits of coconut oil, but there's no scent. So with the lavender and the fractionated coconut oil, you guys, I wash my hands a lot more in the wintertime, but I just have this by the sink, and we've actually taken one whole bottle of our fractionated coconut oil, which we get that from doTERRA, and we've added 10 drops of lavender to it. So it is really a great way to soften the dryness in your hands, and it's not so stiff and sticky, and it immediately absorbs. So if you're a massage therapist or a masseuse, the fractionated coconut oil from doTERRA is phenomenal because you don't leave greasy. So that is another winter trick that I want to tell you about. The other thing that I have found to be crazy amazing is that we wash our hands a lot in the wintertime. And I have the On Guard foaming hand wash, and I just add a cap full of this into my pumper, and it's on every single sink that we have. So if you've got one already, maybe you shop at Bed Bath & Beyond or Bath & Body Works or whatever, you can just add 4 or 5 drops of On Guard to your soap, and you still get the cleansing effect, and you get your foaming hand wash. So that's great. So foaming hand wash. You've got skin softener with the natural beauty of softening the skin. Like I said, you can apply that to chapped lips. It's great for chafing. It's also fantastic just adding it to a bottle of fractionated coconut oil. And you can actually do that with olive oil as well. So, as long as it's a pure organic where there's no chemicals or byproducts in it, I would highly recommend you just test it and figure out what kind of coverage that you need on your hands. I use my hands a lot, so I don't like for my hands to feel greasy or like there's a glove on them. I like gloves, but I don't like to feel like there's gloves when my hands don't have them on there. The other thing is the carpet shake, and that was adding the On Guard and the lemon to a cup of baking soda, and they're just simply putting it into a shaker box like this and shaking it onto your carpet. The flip side to that recipe is 1 cup and using 5 to 10 drops of lavender on your dogs, because if you put it up against the grain of the fur, it's going to get in there. The richness of the lavender is going to help them not be so itchy. And then you can also take just a little bit of that fractionated coconut oil as well. So diffuse your On Guard, wash your hands with On Guard, get some lemon. You can put lemon in a spray bottle, and it's just an easy, super way. It's cost effective. There's no chemicals, no toxins, and it's a great way to start at the beginning of the year to flip your family around and to use less chemicals and learn how to use essential oils. So any of you that have any questions, just leave it right here on this video, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.